I've always had the idea of doing something with people, something creative, something that would benefit them on a main street, in a busy city, in a little town or a big town. You know, I remember going to New Orleans and seeing the people with their little art shops in the street and thought, I need a shop where I can work with people, be with people. Books have always been very valuable to me. So in order to provide books for my children, especially when I began to homeschool them, I needed a way to have a little extra money and just a way to have a resource to find good books. So I began to, back in the 80s, I would organize used book sales and just contact all the homeschool moms. We'd all get together, and in Nashville we'd have some pretty big book sales. And maybe that was kind of the beginning. Part of the reason for the name of the store is because it's my great desire to build bridges between people. The name of the store, Stonebridge Books and Gifts, the bridge is the most important part because we do want to build bridges. And so that, in this community specifically, means a lot. It's meant a lot in my vision for the store, and it will mean probably different things as we go along and become even more involved in the community. I see bridges between even just different types of Christians and denominations learning about each other and realizing that we're all a part of some big thing. I see bridges just between different types of people, whether it could be racial or economic or just personality types. So that's real important to me, the bridge building. And in that sense, we also want to serve the community. And that's part of the reason for the expansion. We've got a little stage, if you can hear that hammering in the back, that my husband's building right now. It's a small stage that's cozy enough that you could we'll have concerts and music there, but you could have little children's plays, have community meetings for different issues. So we want the community to know that we're of service and we're open to host different events that are meaningful to the community, especially that fit in the concept of building bridges. This part will eventually be the coffee shop. So it's not even a work in progress yet, but it will be here soon. But the bookstore is kind of like divided in 4 sections. So this front section is my new bookstore. This will be the coffee shop. All this over here is the used bookstore. It's kind of arranged like my other bookstore. I've got history section, children's section, Bible section, issues section, science section. So this is going to be the used bookstore. And these little things are on rollers. So we can push all these shelves back into the other shelves and push them all over when we're going to have an event. Because it's right back here in the corner. So the events will be able to be viewed by the people in the coffee shop as well as tables or chairs or whatever we're going to have over here. What the independent bookstore is about is service. And that's, you know, I can say that, but until you've experienced that, you don't really know how valuable that is.
And that says Gigi on it. That's my sister's nickname.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I just saw Gigi on there.
Let me show you. Let me show you here. That one's a teapot. Gigi's little teapot. This is Sheila Wall. Gigi used to be on 700 Club long ago. And she does all these great books for kids. So this one is a little purse. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen?
It is cute.
It's just a little purse.
Well, that could be us growing up.
Yeah. Well, in the past we've had Spanish, English, bilingual afternoons where we come and just people meet each other, share the language. Actually, we would try to speak in Spanish and they would learn more English, and we'd share a meal together. So we've done that in the past for about a year, and we want to do that again. And I think that's real important in the community. We've had various groups that just wanted to come for bye-bye.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We've had various people that have just asked could they come and have a meeting here or a temporary place for a Bible study, and we've said sure. We've had regular homeschool meetings here where the homeschool moms come, and the one thing good about that is that they can get their hands on books that they've seen on the internet, and they can actually get their hands on these books and open them up and look at them and talk with other moms about them. So not only is it a place, it's the place with all the resources. And since I did homeschool my children, I'm always willing to give, share information and share suggestions and ideas. Even though I have unique things that you'll never find in Walmart, of course it hurts because people automatically go to Walmart. There's a few people that think about coming first to buy cards from me, but most people don't even think about buying their greeting cards from me. They think about going straight to Walmart. They go straight to Walmart for gifts, of course, because there's a larger selection, even though I think I have more unique gifts that you will never find at Walmart, as I said before. And just the fact that Walmart's so convenient to go for everything. Of course it hurts. Walmart always hurts small businesses. And I think any small business owner will agree with that. Even if their store is nearby Walmart, it still hurts businesses, yes. There's one misconception about a small business owner, and maybe particularly about a predominantly Christian bookstore. You come in and you may see a few items that are higher priced, and I really don't have that many because I try to adjust it to what I think people will buy in the community. But you come in and you see things, and so you just assume that everything's higher priced because I can't buy a huge quantity of any one thing. But that's not the case. You know, as I said, I try to have something for everybody, so I try to have all kinds of price ranges. But I had to explain to a little boy the other day that this is not, all these beautiful things in the store, they're not mine. I just get them through various people and provide them to you and make a small percentage of it to for my services. And that's never been enough to actually cover the cost of the rental of the building and the utilities. And I haven't yet, I've got to start drawing a salary, but I haven't yet done that. So it's really a labor of love that I'm continuing to do because I know it's important. I feel very called to do this. I know God wants me to do this. I can easily say that. And I know that someday it's actually going to pay off, and I can see it resulting in many good fruits in the lives of people, including myself and including our family. But at the same time, I know that eventually it will become a viable business.
Wait a minute, this isn't anything like the first time. No, cut. You guys came in screaming the first time,
She said, Joey,
and this time you come in like this.